tragic industrial accident in Delhi's Mundka industrial area claimed the lives of 3 workers today after they were exposed to toxic gases inside a septic tank at a factory. Well, according to the Delhi Fire Service, a distress call was received from the factory number 93/8 in the Mundka industrial area at around midday, following which 2 fire tenders were immediately dispatched to the spot. The incident has once again raised serious concerns about safety standards in confined industrial workspaces. And the information suggests that the accident began when one worker entered the septic tank for cleaning or maintenance work. Shortly after entering the confined space, he reportedly began feeling unwell and lost consciousness due to the presence of poisonous gases. In a desperate attempt to save him, 2 other workers entered the tank one after another, and however, both were also quickly affected by the toxic fumes and collapsed inside the tank, unable to escape or call for help. The situation turned critical as well as all the 3 workers became trapped in a highly dangerous environment with limited oxygen and high concentration of toxic gases. Upon receiving the emergency call, fire department personnel rushed to the location and launched a rescue operation. And after considerable effort, the rescue team managed to pull all the 3 workers out of the septic tank. They were immediately shifted to a nearby hospital for the treatment. However, despite rapid response efforts, doctors declared all the 3 workers brought dead on arrival. The victims have been identified as Arun, age 38, son of Ajit Singh, Sandeep, age 32, son of Paliram, and Chand, aged 42, son of Raju. Well, all the 3 were residents of the Indra Jheel area of Sultanpuri in Outer Delhi. Police from Mundka police station also reached the site and initiated an investigation into the incident. Investigating officers stated that the exact cause of the death will be confirmed only after a detailed inquiry, but initial findings strongly suggest that the workers likely died due to suffocation caused by toxic gas inhalation inside the septic tank. Well, authorities are also examining whether proper safety measures were followed before the workers entered the confined space, including the use of protective gear, gas detection equipment, and adherence to stringent operating procedures for hazardous work environments. Officials further noted that confined spaces such as septic tanks are known to be extremely dangerous due to the accumulation of gases like hydrogen sulfide, methane, and carbon dioxide. Well, all these gases are often colorless and odorless but can become lethal within minutes by displacing oxygen in the air. Safety experts have repeatedly warned that workers should never enter such spaces without proper ventilation, continuous gas monitoring, and trained rescue teams on standby. Well, in many such cases, lack of safety awareness and absence of emergency equipment leads to multiple fatalities, as one victim often triggers another rescue attempt that results in further loss of life. Authorities have confirmed that legal proceedings have been initiated and a detailed investigation is underway in order to determine responsibility for the lapse. Officials are expected to examine factory compliance records and safety protocols in order to assess whether negligence played a role in the deaths. The incident has sparked renewed concern over industrial safety enforcement in Delhi's manufacturing zones, where similar accidents have been reported in the past. Further updates are awaited as the investigation progresses. Well, in a significant development, a tragic incident in Delhi's Mundka industrial area claimed the lives of 3 workers after they were exposed to toxic gases inside a septic tank at a factory. According to the Delhi Fire Service, the accident occurred at the factory number 93/8, where one worker had entered the septic tank for maintenance work and suddenly fell unconscious due to the poisonous gas. In a desperate attempt to rescue him, 2 other workers also entered the tank but were similarly affected and collapsed inside. Fire personnel rushed to the spot after receiving a distress call and managed to pull all the 3 workers out of the tank. However, they were declared brought dead at a nearby hospital, and the deceased have been identified as Arun, Sandeep, and Chand, all the residents of Outer Delhi. Police have launched an investigation in order to determine whether proper safety protocols were followed before the workers entered the confined space. And the findings suggest that due to suffocation caused by toxic gases such as hydrogen sulfide and methane, which commonly accumulate in septic tanks. Officials and safety experts have once again highlighted the dangers of confined spaces, stressing the need for proper protective equipment, gas detection systems, and trained rescue procedures in order to prevent such fatalities. Well, the investigation is ongoing and authorities are examining possible lapses and negligence at the factory. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.